Hi guys, today is episode 3 of my road to 1500. Let's play the first game. Okay, so he's playing a queen's opening. Alright, so I'm going to also push the queen pawn just so that he can't advance his pawn. Okay, so what is he playing? This is, if I remember correctly, this is the queen's gambit. Now, do I take it or not? Now, do I play this pawn to defend it or this pawn? I can also play my knight. So go there, defend it. So if he takes, I take. Now I don't get a pawn back in the center. So push aside, pawn he takes, I take, at least get a pawn back in the center. If I take here, it leaves this side open. Or do I push this pawn? But then I push this pawn, it blocks in my bishop. Blocks in this bishop, can't come out. So let's push this pawn. I'm going to push that pawn. See what he does. See, I'm playing 0351 BTTM from France. Okay, so let's see. Take. Okay, so it's defended. Okay, so I'm just gonna develop now. Let's see. I should get this bishop out so that I can play this pawn. Now, let's do that. Let's go with the bishop. Then I'll develop my king side as fast as I can. And put this knight here. Put that there. Put that there. Put that there. Kind of play this little pyramid there. Those are my planned moves. What is he? Okay. So now he's not pinning anything. So I'm trying to understand what is the point of that move. So I play that he takes, kind of destroys my my king side. I don't want to push this pawn because then it's basically he's pinning this pawn basically. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to develop this knight first so that when I put this knight here, if he takes it, I can take with a knight and I don't mess up my pawn structure. Let's do that. The queen can also come out here or here. Oh, now I've blocked the defense on that pawn. That's a bit of a problem. So now if he takes, he gets a pawn. Yeah, he wins a pawn. So I think as a priority, I can't push this pawn yet. But I need to put that there. At least have this. I've got the defense and extra defense on here. So let's do that. So now if he takes, I take. And if he takes here, I can at least put it back without messing up my pawns. Okay, so play that. So if he takes, I take. That will be beneficial to me. I can also pin that knot, which might be a good idea actually. He's doing that first. Interesting. Okay, that's defended by that. So if he takes it, but he wants to remove the, and then I can't take back with this. Well, if he wants it so bad, he can take it. So if I push this pawn now, push this pawn and come here and castle. And if I push this pawn and he takes here, it just totally destroys my. Yeah, this is tricky now. Yeah, oh, okay. That bishop is actually very annoying there. Let's ask him the question. What does he want to do? Okay. Now, if I play this way, I open up. But that might not be a bad thing. Because my rook can come here, and he's not going to castle that side because his pawn structure on his queen side is a bit damaged. I don't think I'll castle this side because his queen is this side. I don't see how he's going to get over this way very quickly. You'd have to go back here and then out this way. So if I take with this pawn, it opens up my rook on this side, which might not be a bad thing. Or do I play with this pawn and open up my... Because he hasn't developed this side. So take the queen comes out. I mean, the bishop comes out. I castle. Get the rook on this semi-open file. You know, I'm going to do that. And I'll be able to push this pawn up the board. And try and attack. And I'll push this pawn up the board. Attack the base of his pawn chain here. I see. So I could not take with my knight. Yeah, that was a bit of a problem I had. Yeah. Okay then. Now, play the. You can take it. Take. Well, I've got to get my king out of here. So now pawn up. And he could get my bishop. But I've got his bishop, so I don't have much of a choice here. Suppose I could play there. Takes you, I could play it there. I could put my bishop there. Is there danger of it being there? Because it's not defended. I can this not go there. I'll just take. Okay, let's go there. See what happens here. Okay, so what is he going to do now? Is he going to take this pawn? And I'll take with the king. Sorry, I'll take with the queen. So if he takes there, which I doubt he will, because it just loses him a piece. So he'll gain a pawn, and I'll be one up. I have two extra. I'll have an extra piece. Okay, so what does he want to do? Oh, hold on. I can go here with a check. He'll probably block it with a knight, so his knight will retreat. And I can pin it and maybe attack it with a bishop, maybe. So I know to get his knight out of the mixture, but maybe he'll make a mistake and move it, and I'll get a free knight. He's going for this pawn as well. That could be what he might be aiming for. Let's go there first. Check. Might be aiming for this. Now he's got to probably block with a knight. Huh. Wow, that's interesting. He's happy to swap off queens. Okay. I've got the bishop pair, so will it work out advantageous to myself? I'm not so sure. But in doing that, he's actually dropped his knight. So I will take that. Then what does he think? Come and check. I'll take him, so that's fine. I've got that covered. Not a problem. So do you think I was, and I did actually think about it. Then I remembered, oh, he resigned. Oh, he was only one piece down. He resigned. Well, that was a quick game. Let's quickly review that and see if I could have played that opening better. I like his Cartman graphic. It's quite interesting. Okay, so I didn't make any blunders or any misses or mistakes. 4 inaccuracies though. Okay, let's start the review. My accuracy or my percentage was pretty decent. Start the review. Okay, so it goes there. Go there. It's all book moves. And it's a Slav defense actually. Okay, now he says that playing the bishop was a mistake. He says I should have not taken it. Yeah, okay. that over there is actually a free pawn. Didn't actually realize that. Okay, anyway, let's continue. So I put my knot there. Develop my other knot. Then I took. This is where I started to run into trouble here, because now my knot is pinned, I can't take back. I decided to ask him the question. Didn't quite like that move. Okay, I took back, and he came in and took that pawn. Yeah, that was the best move. Okay, and then that was a mistake. It says that's a mistake. This move doesn't hurt you much, but it doesn't help either. Okay, so, and then he did actually make a mistake. So that was probably his blunder. Yeah, it was. Because now I can take his knot, which I did. And then he resigned. Okay, let's go to another game. Okay, let's play standard opening. Okay, that's interesting. Okay. Just develop. Also stop this pawn advancing. Okay, let's see. Push that pawn, he takes, my queen takes, or the knight takes. But this actually blocks this bishop in, because the bishop is now restricted. So maybe I don't want to get rid of that pawn. But I've got to do something with this. So if I take, he takes, I can go check. If I take here, he takes, it actually opens up the... Yeah, that could be very dangerous for him, because all he's developed is pawns. I've got at least... I'm ahead in development, yeah. So you know what, I want to take that. I'm going to take, yeah, that's fine. Now, to go there, you can block it with various things, various pieces. You can also go there and check. You can block it also with a number of items. Okay, let's go there and give the check and see what he does. He can block it. Probably block it with a bishop too. Yeah, which he did. Okay, so now I can take it. If he takes that, or not, can jump in here. So if I go there and he goes here, so if I take, he takes, I can jump in there. But he might play, he can also play the knight. I don't really want to give up that bishop. Yeah. Going back there will just lose it, so suppose I can play the knight so that if he does take, I come in with a knight. It's always that. So develop, defend, it takes, get my knight here. And I can play the bishop out here. Yeah, let's do that. Because now I'm attacking two pieces actually. This pawn that is no longer defended. That pawn is no longer defended. Okay. Play that. This here. This could actually be a problem because he could play his queen here and check me. I can block it with my queen, sure. Okay, he didn't. I want to castle now quickly because then I've got this open file here. And he doesn't have, he's still got one more piece to develop. And I can check him. How can I prevent him castling? Is there a way I can prevent him castling? Go check. Oh, he's blocking. Now, if I play this, if I play that there, he takes, queen comes here. Is there anything here? Let's just play that and get this bishop out. Not so much about this knight. He'll probably castle now. Yeah, there we go. Should actually maybe play 2 here. Take back with a knight. Get my knight into a more useful square. There, that rook is stuck in the corner, but I can play this here. Let's develop this bishop. Where do we develop it now? Let's come here. Let's put it on a useful square. Might come in and want to attack it. What is the plan? I can go there and attack the rook. Yeah, he's left his rook trapped here. He gets a pawn. No big deal. Yeah, let's do that. It's also got a diagonal here. I've got to be careful of and use this pawn. I can just block it. Lock down the center. Move it. Block it. Aha. He's now going after my bishop. Okay. So I take there. He takes here. Or I can go there and defend this. So he takes, I take. And I can go in there. But it gives him a chance. I go there. Gives him a chance to develop his knight. And if I move this bishop off this diagonal, my knight's going to fall. Okay. But if I take this, I'm hitting the queen. So he actually doesn't have time to take my... Yeah. So I go there. He doesn't have time to take this because I'm hitting the queen. Let's do that. Sounds promising. Like always. Wow. Okay. So he's going for that pawn there. Okay. So everything's defended. I can go there. Defend this. Takes. I take. Also come out here. Get my knight out. Hit this pawn. He takes. I take with check. So I come out here. He takes. I take here. Threaten this. No, I don't want to lose this for free. I can go here to defend it. Also gets my queen out on exposed to this diagonal. Gives me options. Okay, why did he resign? Am I taking too long? Okay, guys, it was also another short game. He resigned. I don't know why. Let's see what the game review says. Maybe he saw some tactic that he thought I was pondering. He's playing the Sicilian. Let's see. Okay, my accuracy was much improved. No blunders, no mistakes, no inaccuracies. Okay, that's pretty decent. Let's go. Okay, so let's see. Now, what did it recommend here? Okay, I took that. You know, that was the best move. Okay, it was. Okay, so he said his best move was the queen here. Oh, hang on. It also come with check. Come with check. Defend that. So he takes check. Check. Got to do something with the check. I can castle. Okay. I totally overlooked this. Okay. Yeah, I was thinking I should play that. Because if he takes, I'll come back, collect that. Yeah, yeah. Moving 2 squares here would have been better. Said that queen move was a blunder. Yeah, I think because it sees I can trap that rook. Yeah, it was a great move. He then threatened my bishop. I decided, well, if I take the rook, it's going to threaten his queen, so he doesn't have time to take my bishop. Then he resigned. Okay, we're playing G772 from International. No flag. Okay, I'll just play the king pawn. E5. Okay, yeah, we got a early queen coming out. Wonder if he's gonna try and scholar mate me, because normally they play this first before they try the scholar mate thing. Or do they? Let's see. I can now just attack the queen. But if I attack the queen, he takes this pawn. So this is the threat, not this. So I've got to defend that, so I'll defend it with my knight. And he might renew the threat on this piece here. Ah, he's pinning it. Okie dokie. That's okay. Just defend it with something else. Defend it with a pawn. Okay. I'll take with that because now my bishop can come here. And I can put my bishop here and prevent him castling. That's quite an active square because I think he wants a castle now. So let's stop that. Make it really painful for him. I suppose he could just block it. Move this pawn and block it. So it's not really going to... It's not going to count for much, I reckon. Yeah. Let's take his queen. Okay. So I was thinking I can push that there. Takes, and try and correct my pawn structure. That also might be a plan. Okay, what is he do? Oh, hello. What does he want to do here? Because if he takes, it's backed up by the queen. So he's got two attackers. I've got two defenders. So he takes. If I push here, he can't retreat to keep the pin, so he's got to go back pretty much. So let's play that and ask him what are you doing here? Mr. Bishop. Okay, so he takes it. Okay, so I'll take that as well. So now I've got the bishop pair. And he's got two knights. Okay, now he wants to come here, but that's defended. So that's fine. I can retreat this and threaten his queen again. His queen's going to get stuck here. Let's go there. Can't come here, the pawn. Okay, can I trap this queen now? I think I can. That's the knight is there. Can I trap this queen another way? Push this pawn. See, you can't come along here. You can't go there because of this. Can't go there. Go there. Where is he going to go? He can't go. He actually can't escape here unless he plays this pawn. And sticks his queen in there. Then I can do something. Let's see. Go there. Plays this pawn. Go there. He plays his queen there, which is a very weird place to stick your queen. Let's do that. If he takes, I can play this. Ah, he's making space for his queen now. He is making space for his queen. Let's see. I can still actually... Can I trap it? Go there. But then if I push this, he just take it. Don't think I'm able to trap his queen here. Well, I'll go here. Then I'll go there. Goes there. I'll come here. Then he can come. Let's see. He can come out here. No. Let's do that. Probably push a pawn. I don't think he'll push this pawn because then again, his queen can. Oh, that won't be clever because then I can go here and then he'll be pinned to his king. And I'll definitely get his queen. Probably push this. Pushes this. I can go there, but then he can sneak in there. And then I'll have to retreat this. But his queen will be in a really funny position. Tucked away. Let's see. Can I still chase it? I can bring my queen here. So if he takes here, I'll go there, check. Then he just runs this way, and I've got nothing else after that. Or I can come here, it takes, go there, just goes into the back. So it doesn't really achieve anything, I'll just lose a piece. Yeah. Okay, the game is over. I need to save this bishop. So I'll do that. I can retreat this bishop and attack his knight. Now I need to find somewhere to put my king. I suppose I can castle and push this pawn so that he's got no bishops. His knight can come back in here, I guess. Still. Okay. Let's do that. Possibly play this move now. Also castle this way. Or I could just stick my king here. Okay. I'm not going to lose this bishop here. Damn. I didn't want to. Quite like my dark square bishop. Okay. Hmm. Well, it's defended, so if he takes it, I want to try and see if I can break open here. There. Let's see. I'll go there. Got two pieces defending that square. Let's do that. Wants to take my bishop, he can. It's trapped anyway, though. I come here, he's still going to take it. This pawn is isolated here. Yeah. Dun, dun. That pawn, that pawn. Castle. Or I can come here and defend that pawn, but I can't defend this pawn. I think castle is now a good idea. I'm gonna lose another pawn here. Yeah, this is turning to be quite a tricky game. Got a lot of pawn weaknesses here. He's got a nice pawn structure. My pawns are a little bit all over the show. I'm going to check. And then, yeah, I can come check. Take that pawn there. Check. Let's see what he does. Also take this pawn here, which might be dangerous. Now I can take there, threatening these two pieces. Okay, that's defending that. At least I can got my pawn back, and I can get more. Yeah. So go here. Goes here, he gets a fork on there. So yeah, he gets a fork on my bishop and my rook. Suppose I can defend this pawn. Seeing that this one is defending that one. Yeah, that might be the only way now to make sure I don't lose any more pawns. I can take this pawn here and hit the knight. Got two pieces on this pawn, so he takes, I take. Aha, okay, so still wants to go after that, does he? He really wants my bishop. If he takes my bishop, take, check, takes there. Oh, these pawns will all fall. If my bishop falls, if he takes, that pawn will fall. Okay, let's defend that bishop. Let's watch my time. Oh no! How did I not see that? Okay, that's game over. I actually did not notice that the knight was on my queen. Oh dear. Alright, well, that's kind of game over. Okay, that was a bit of a blunder there, hey? Sure. Yeah, I didn't play that very well. Although my accuracy was not bad, but that was a blunder. Yeah, that. Yeah, the best move was to take that pawn. Take. You just allow the queen to be taken, yeah. The best move was that. Pawn is now passed. Follow up, yeah. Yeah. Equal material, but sure, I've got two weak pawns here. My king's a little bit more exposed than he is. Sure. Okay. That was a bit of a fumble. I mean, it was a pretty even game, yeah. I was over here. I allowed my bishop to get trapped here, and this was maybe not such a good idea. I said that was a mistake. Okay, let's go back to the beginning. Said that was a miss. Could have played that now. Yeah, because this is not pinned to anything. So when he takes, it's not really pinned to anything. Could have attacked his queen immediately. I missed that obvious move here. So there was that was an inaccuracy to chase the queen. Should have rather developed my queen, yeah. Yeah, I don't think that was such a good idea, putting my queen there. Yeah, that was a good move there. Interesting that that the idea was to come here and actually not even worry about these pawns. You know, you can get it behind you and push this pawn. Yeah. Okay, that was a real oops on my part. Okay, this is the third game for the evening. Let's see. Okay, get my bishop there. Eyeing down the weak spot. Okay, he's attempting the same thing. Now, do I go for this move and attack there? It's known as the fried liver attack. He's allowing me to come in here. I can also sack the bishop there and then come in here with a check. Queen can come in. Is that worth doing? Or do I go straight here? Let's go there. Let's see what he does. Oh, I've just dropped my knot. Oh man. I've just dropped my knot. Okay, well, let's see if I can get it back. Okay, that was a bit of a silly move. I played this without having my not defended. Yeah, that was a bit stupid. I nearly took that. Yo, 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 yo. Hmm. Sure. Okay. Oh, I've got myself a bit of trouble, yeah. Let's do that. Go there, castle this side. Because he has moved his king, so he cannot castle. So I can find somehow to take advantage of that. Mm-hmm. Come out here. Go there. Go there. It's an option. Hmm. That trade will actually be beneficial for him. He wants to put pressure on you. Hmm. Sure, he's got quite an attack going on here, eh? Hmm. Go there. Still keep an eye there. Now what that? It's defended by that. Hmm. And I can't castle because of this. Yeah, it's got a very strong attack going on here, eh? Yeah, I'm a bit snickered, yeah. Take, he takes. Yeah, I'm snookered. Well done. I'll resign. Well played. I got myself into trouble there in a hurry. See, it was kind of equal, and then I made a mistake here. Right there. That's where my mistake came on move 4. I should have played this pawn first. And then I would have had that on. But that just cost me the game. Yeah. And then when I played that to attack the queen, he just took it, and then yeah, it was bad. Very bad. Yeah, he played that well, very well. But my free knight that I gave away was just end of story. Anyway, guys, that's it for tonight. 1-1, lost 2. Have a great evening. Cheers.